everyone, welcome to the Gargi Arya show. And today we have an amazing guest with us. His name is Maurya Essen, and you know what? He's an author and a career coach for teenagers. He's an alumnus of KEC and IIM Bangalore with 26 plus years of professional journey experience across the government and corporates. And you know what? Today the beauty about him is, and what I admire in sir is, like he is on this amazing mission to help 1 million teenagers, like up brand and level up their career and start their journey of career branding and whatever it is that they want to do in their lives to build a life that they can be proud of. So thank you so much, sir, for coming here on this show. It is such a honor and pleasure to have you, because a lot of teenagers in today's world, they don't know what it is that they want to do. And I'm sure to all the people who are going to listen the podcast for today, they are going to have an amazing clarity in what it is that they want to do.
It's my pleasure, Gargi. Definitely, since it's part of my mission, so I'm really pleased to be here, and I will do my best.
Awesome, great. So my first question that I wanted to ask is, why do you want to help teenagers? And like, what was that point in your life where you felt that teenagers need this help?
Yeah, so that's a great question. So at least it started from my childhood when I was in ninth and 10th grade, and I wanted to become a doctor. Not something no by knowing. I want to become just by looking around it. Right? Okay, let's become doctor. And at that time, there was no information, no support who somebody can guide me that know which profession you are suitable and which profession you should go for it. Right? There was very limited information since I come from a farmer's background where no hardly there was any professionals around me. Right? And with this limited information and very limited resources, my family members know they pushed me to become engineer, right? However, I wanted to become a doctor by because I love people. I love helping people, right? So this is the one reason because I at this stage, as a teenagers, no, this is a crucial point where there is a direction, no, which direction a child need to take after ninth and 10th, right? Whether he or she need to go for science, commerce, or something humanities, or any law, anything else. So that's the crucial point where no and the dilemma is the biggest problem is parents, they influence with their old mindset because no they come from with their different experiences 30 years ago, all the stuff. Now the world has changed completely in last 3 decades, where there are a lot of opportunities across different domain, and still people are running a rat race of engineers and doctors, right? Where the child potential can be somewhere else. So this is a very crucial. I don't want no other teenagers to suffer with the same, because after becoming engineer, I had to undergo a lot of switches in my career. Of course, that was required to be financially independent. But ultimately, when we do job, when we pursue a career, we should also enjoy and be a part of it, rather just do the sake of money, right? So this is the only reason, Gagi, I'm driving it, so that I can help teenagers to become a superachievers. Because if they pursue what they like, and more important, what is aligned to their strength, aligned to their personality, aligned to their interest, if they do something, then they can pursue it lifelong and achieve something great.
Absolutely resonate with you, because since I'm also a teenager, I can also feel that it takes a long time to actually get to this clarity of what it is that we actually want to do, rather than being in the rat race of doctor, engineer, or teacher. The next question which I wanted to ask is, like, many teenagers don't even know their own potential. Like, they are not self aware maybe that much, or they don't know about their strengths and weaknesses, and they just go behind. Let's say if my classmate chooses to do law, so I'll just go behind her without even having a second thought that whether I want to do it or not. So how can somebody actually get to this clarity of what it is that they feel is soul aligned with them?
parents have their own perception about their child. My मेरा बच्चा इसमें अच्छा है, that is his or her strength. That may not be true, because you look your child as a child, not as in terms of your career parameters, right? So in that case, in fact, no, there are tools in the market. I have designed a tool, SOCC model, right, wherein by using this tool, no, a child can get absolute clarity. What is his or her strength? What is the type of personality he is she is what is the type of career he or she is suitable, right? And of course, we match the interests also, interests and aspirations. What is their aspiration? What type of life a child wants, right? So based on this, if we no take a proper support, rather just no taking a random advice from the family member, from the society, from the no nearby, or something, no, taking a local references. The biggest problem happens when no people take local references. Okay, ये बच्चा उनका बच्चा ये कर रहा है, यूएस में है, वो कर लो, ही इज वेरी सक्सेसफुल, ये कर लो। इसी वो उन his or her child have different potential. His equations are different, you are a different. So we can't compare apple and orange, right? Both are different. That's it, and it's very important to assess own strengths. What are top three strengths? There are parameter, type of personality you are, nothing good or bad. All the humans are born, they have different innate strength, different type of personality, different interests. Let's leverage that. Is because no, if you look around in the universe, there are different types of plants, different species, are same as a human, right? So it's very important. There are tools. So no, all the children can take help and get that clarity. And more important, no, take the third person perspective. If you get some career mentor or career coach, is worth investing. Do invest little things, time and efforts is going to pay off the entire life.
Absolutely right. Can resonate with you. Like taking help and taking the third person's perspective matters a lot. One more question I wanted to ask is, today I see that everybody talks about being a doctor, engineer, the same professions which have been going on since years. But today, as you said in the first question also while you were answering, that it's 3 decades right now and the world is also changing. There are so many opportunities people can look for when it comes to career, but people are not aware about it. Teenagers को
Yes.
पता ही नहीं होता कि ये भी कोई career है. Like I remember when I started as a life coach, and when my friends used to ask me what is a life coach, so life coaching is also something new for them, which means that there is no awareness. So how can somebody actually start building that awareness about different career options, or how do you help teenagers?
Okay. So basically, there are two things. The first thing, you are right, because the world has changed. From 90s, it was totally industrial economy. I think you're not born at that time. It was totally, and I was part of it. It was totally industries. It's a labor work, big factory, and that was only government job. At that time, only regarded and highly respected job were to become engineer and doctor. 90s, I'm telling you, 90s. Okay. So I was also part of that. Okay, become a doctor, become engineer, become a IAS, and take a government job. So after 90s, you see, around 2000, after 1 decade, there are a lot of there was revolution in the banking, revolution in the telecom, there are .com, internet has came. There are a lot of services have been evolved, and it from industrialized and now become a service economy, right? People are paid based on their skills in the market. So that is called skill economy. Now the economy and the job market has shifted in last 3 decades completely. Still, the problem is, as a human mindset shift is very difficult. So still the parents and people mindset had not changed. It's very difficult to build. They're not able to believe there are a lot of skills, there are a lot of things open up which are equally regarded, equally paid, equally they are well off in the market, and that it can be pursued. Second part, how the teenagers can benefit, I would say there is question for what to choose. There are a lot of resources. They can Google it, and there are a lot of no. YouTube is the biggest university as of now. There are a lot of experts. They talk about the career, right? They can go and explore. Okay, what is available. So and again of course, when you get to Google and the YouTube, sometime you may get lost with a lot of options. The biggest thing I would say, again I am saying again and again, take the help of some no mentor or career coach who can no assist you to find out from different options. Come out of one or two options, one, two, three options which are more aligned, which are more interest for you, and thereafter assess them there. What is the futuristic value? What is the prospect? Based on that, take a call, right? So that's how they can take help. I mean, just they do not take a decision by copying something, by comparing something. I just know they should not copy what others are doing.
Hmm. Yes.
That's my key thing.
Amazing. Thank you so much for sharing that point. Like my next question, which I also wanted to ask is you are also having a community of teenagers where you are helping them on the same part. So, can you explain more about it? And if any teenager is looking forward to join any of your workshop or program, how can they join in?
Yeah, I have created a community called Super Achievers Mastermind. Okay, because what happened, if you have big goals, if you want to achieve something big, you should do something different, right? So I have designed a framework which is called SME of Gold, SME of Gold, which is SME stand for subject matter expert, right? So there's one thing. It's very clear we should have a goal. It's very clearly, because if you don't have a goal, we may land up somewhere, anywhere, or nowhere. That is fine if you have a very high level goal, which is no very like I want to get into the space area and contribute in space science. That's okay. At least you have some clarity. Secondly, there should be three pillars that we need to work out. When I say SME, is skill set, mindset, environment. Because what happened, to achieve something great, we need to have a skill sets. So there are two kind of skill set that we need to acquire, and that should start from the childhood, from the teenagers. The one is the professional skills. Suppose you want to get into space science, no? Then what are the professional skills that you need to acquire? Maybe some kind of formal education, degree, diploma, or informal education. Your interest in the some projects, doing projects in the field of space, right? This is professional skills. Second type of skills is something life skills. Life skills are very important. How to manage your health, how to manage your money, how to manage your relationship with your family members, your peers, your friends, right? So these are the life skills that we need to learn. Because what happens, even if you develop professional skills, somehow get into the job and pursue a career, you'll not get far until there you are strong in the life skills. Because life skills, they are going to put you in the growth trajectory. All right, that's where you are going to achieve something great. So this is called skill sets. Now coming to the mindset. Mindset, in fact, I don't know people why the schools are not teaching, why it's not being discussed in the family or anywhere in the world. Our mindset plays a big role in our achievement. A mindset is the way we believe, the way we act, the way we think, right? So normally very common. No, when it comes to mindset, people say, okay, positive mindset, negative mindset. It's very clear. People thinking positive, negative is very much common. Now, but there are other two types of mindset that we need to be aware of. It's called growth mindset and fixed mindset. When I say Fixed mindset, no. If somebody believe that no, it cannot be changed, it cannot be learned, and this is all given, everything decided, and everything is no God gifted, everything. That's a fixed mindset. It means you are not open to learn. When I say growth mindset, means things can be changed, right? Your future doesn't depend what is your background. It can be changed. It can be learned. It can be grown. That's called growth mindset. So first thing is we need to develop a growth mindset, which is not easy. That's how I do in my community, where there are a lot of we have inner circle call. We do a lot of activities because this thing doesn't happen when you do alone, right? It has to be a group. Then only it's going to be fun. It's going to be a kind of game. So this is one thing. We develop a mindset, growth mindset. Second type mindset, which third mindset, very important, is scarcity mindset and abundance mindset. Scarcity means no. People think that there are a lot of scarcity in the market. There are a lot of competition. Things are not available. I'm not fit for that. We should not operate in that zone. Abundance mindset means no, there are a lot of opportunities. There are a lot of resources for all of us in on the earth. We should have that mindset. Then only you look for opportunity and you get that. So mind, this called the second pillar, mindset. Now coming to the third pillar, environment. Environment plays a big role. No matter, even if you have a strong willpower, you have big goals, you have mindset, if you have a skill set, if your environment around is not supportive, if you are in the wrong environment, you not go far. What is environment? It basically people you associate with, the content you consume, and the space you live in. To make sure you have a right company and you have a right space you are living in, right content you consume. Because if you are just binging all the negative stuff in social media or news, then it's going to unconsciously go in your mind, and all your choices and decisions are going to get impacted because you develop same mindset, right? So environment is also powerful. So that's how I do in my community, Gagi, to make sure that no, we inculcate and we develop these areas. And once all three pillars are aligned and people have a goal, they are unstoppable. They are unstoppable, and they can achieve anything.
Amazing. Thank you so much for sharing those three things. I could totally resonate and connect with you. Like mindset, environment, and skill set is the need of the hour that everybody needs to learn. Like our mentor always says, that your formal education should never stop your self education. So, thank you
Yes.
so much for the work you are doing. And to all the teenagers who are listening to this, even if you are a parent, remember, it's not only about the marks which decide the future of any child. It's more than the marks, that is the skill and the inner potential. So I would love for you to, like check out all the links in the description and go and join the community, because that's when the magic will start happening. And thank you so much, Maurya sir, for coming here on the show. It was an honor to host you.
Yeah, it's my pleasure. I'm always there, Gargi, to to help, because no more than me, it's my mission is important,
Hmm.
right? If I can know change the future of the teenagers, at least I'm a mission for 10,000, 100,000, then and I'm more than happy to be anywhere. It's my pleasure. Thank you so much, and it's a great time. Thank you, Gagi.
Thank you so much, everyone.